folks. Whew. Hey. How's everybody doing? My wood burner isn't plugged in. Now it is. Can everybody hear me? I'm gonna hope so. How's everyone doing? Yeah, multiple cameras are nice. I'm happy to have them. They're a little little finicky sometimes, but you know, gotta work through some stuff. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing really well tonight, this afternoon, evening, wherever you are on those time zones. And I'm just gonna kind of pick up where I left off last time. I'm trying to do some shading in this cog here. And take this opportunity to let you guys know, remember, our friends, Guys Priorities friends at Animal Helper. They're a 501c3. They're located out in New Orleans, and they need a lot of help. They rescue a lot of animals, and they recently rescued a lot of animals from an animal hoarder out there. And anything that you can do to help will help. Whether it's through donating, fostering, adopting, or using Amazon Prime and selecting Animal Helper New Orleans as your charity of choice is always awesome. Or just retweeting and reposting their stuff on Facebook and everything else. So, whatever you can do to help. Rachel's back. Hi, Rachel. Put that a little bit more in frame. I zoomed in some more from last time. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I tried that. Huh. I have laundry running upstairs, so I hear that, having to do some towels. That's good. I'll do a little bit more tinkering. I had a really busy weekend. Had a gig with one band. Played some Dungeon of the Mad Mage on variant rolls, which was great. And had practice for another band. So I will be trying to toy with the contrast and other settings on this camera, seeing if I can't get it to focus a little bit better on what I'm doing before I start my next project. Is the music level okay in the room? Can you hear the music okay? And me comparatively okay? Good, good. Some might argue with that, Rachel. So, Rachel, how are you? You guys are all sweet. boy. Oh, nice. Awesome, Rachel. Get that art made. Oh boy. Yeah, once that baby of yours starts crawling. Oh man. Get ready to have like no time on your hands. There's nothing more terrifying than turning around and realizing that the baby has crawled off. Especially if you're the babysitter. That has been my... That was nothing catastrophic ever happened while I was babysitting. But there's always, every now and then, those little gut-wrenching moments where you turn around and you go, did I just fuck up? They move fast, guys. Folks. Oh, nice. Yeah. Dan, I always have trouble finding time to, or deciding to sit down and dedicate the time to things like oiling boots, for your example. Giving things like that a little TLC. For instance, I almost never do anything with my nails. Even though I like having my nails painted, I almost never paint them just because I don't take the time to do it. I always tell myself, I'll paint my nails like while I sit down to watch Critical Role. And then I just get engrossed and I forget. Or I'm also trying to, you know, do some wood burning or pop some popcorn. Oh no, Rachel. Boost my heat just a touch. I want a deeper shade right in this area. And I'm not patient. I know I say it, I think I've said it like every time I've done this, is that I lack patience. I have a lot of patience in certain areas of my life, but then, and patience when it comes to like something like this, like wood burning, sometimes I have a lot of it and other times I have none. lately I've just had none. I think it's also because I'm thinking about the million of other things that I also, like the other plates I'm spinning. And sometimes it gets hard to kind of unplug from all of that and just focus on what you're doing. Yeah, I try not to remember that my hands are zoomed in on camera, to be honest, Rachel. I have some anxieties about, maybe some mild body dysmorphia about my hands. And so I avoided things like painting my nails for a long time because I felt like it drew unwanted attention to my hands. And I also thought that it exacerbated how weird my hands were, how oddly shaped my fingers are and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that I think any of those things are what's the word that I'm looking for? I mean, my hands are hands. There's nothing inherently crazy, unusual, or odd about them, and I shouldn't really necessarily feel like that, but it's been a thing in my life. But I, have finally gotten that particular voice in my head to shut up a bit better. And feel better about wearing nail polish and stuff. I think that's part of also why I neglect painting my nails or doing anything with my nails. It requires staring at my hands, which at times I really hate. So, I'm gonna do this for maybe 15 more minutes. I know it's a short little session, but laundry was keeping me earlier, keeping me busy. And we have a premiere happening we're getting episode 21 of Ghost in the Machine back up. Premiering that out. And after that, we're gonna host variant raids. Or raid variant rolls. There we go. We have a case of the Monday mouth, apparently. Tell your customer to watch me burn wood, Rachel. Just Did you like that, Dan? I was very enraged. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I gave myself a good laugh with that too. Oh boy. I will probably be back at this on Thursday. I think that's turning into my schedule. Maybe, we'll see. Still figuring that out. Like Mondays and Thursdays, I think it might turn out to be. I decided I'm going to do the shading in this wheel and then I'm going to clean up these letters some more because I'm not sure how dark I need to burn into the letters until I see really how dark the shading has turned out on the cog itself here. Dan, how is your brand new nephew? The very small boy. So small. So precious. Yeah, I bet. How are his parents doing? That's good. That's really good. That's really nice that your mom is able to stay with your sister. I'm sure that helps immensely. Like, even if it's just to do things like laundry. Welcome back, Rachel. You don't need to apologize. You're at work. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, ooh, ouch. I feel for your sister. It's rough when you know, you need help in certain areas, but instead you're just given unwanted advice that you don't necessarily feel is the best. If nothing else, at least your sister hopefully has the peace of mind that your mom at least is trying to help in her own way. I don't know. Oh, in case anybody was worried about whether or not I had a beverage of the alcoholic nature, I do. I have rum chata in my coffee. Rum chata in my iced coffee. That's what that is. Ah, that's really rough to hear, Rachel. That sounds tough. Dan, is her roommate helpful with stuff like around the house and the baby? Or at least around the house? Yeah. Yeah, living situations that you didn't necessarily choose for yourself but are more out of necessity for one reason or another, they usually have a decent element of toxicity there. Especially when family's involved. You always revert to like your worst self when you've grown up with an element of toxicity in your family. And then you're back around that element of toxicity. It's so hard. Even if you have made progress on that own aspect of yourself, it's so hard to not revert. Oh no. Well, at least, Dan, at least he can be there for some, like, emotional and moral support, if nothing else. Sometimes that that makes a world of difference. Oh my gosh. Oh, he sounds like a really good guy, Dan. That must take a lot to work at a group home. Oh my gosh. Any group home. Especially that one, my gosh. Jeez, Rachel. Ouch. Wow. Dan, that's impressive. I'd have to check the stats on that, but I really don't feel like that's the norm at all. Like, in my limited experience, it's not been normal. I did some volunteering. I did a lot of volunteering at a lot of different places when I was in high school. And I've come across a few different group homes for different demographics. But wow, a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 staff to client ratio is insane, Dan. Dan, we should talk sometime. I wonder if you live close to some people that I know up there. Don't want to talk about it on stream, obviously, but I'll hit you up on Discord. I'm curious. Wow. Oh boy. It's about that time. I almost have to hop off. There we go. This time goes by so freaking fast when I'm doing this and chatting with you guys. It's so great. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I do this. Yeah, I was mentioning, well, probably while you had your customer there, Rachel. I'm gonna hop off here in a few minutes because we are doing a premiere on this channel on Dice Priori. Premiering episode 21 of The Ghost in the Machine, getting it back up on this channel. And after that, let's see if I can say this right this time. After that, we are raiding variant roles because they are doing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I said it right this time, Dan. Are you proud? I'm proud of me. Rob! Alright, guys. Whew. Yes. Corey sure will be rocking it tonight. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this short little adventure of burning stuff, making art out of it. And I will be joining you, like I said, most likely on Thursday, but follow, pay attention on Twitter. I will let you all know when I am back at it.